Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on this Wednesday afternoon. It is November the 6th, and it is a good day. We witnessed one of the biggest political comebacks in American history, y'all. And I think the Lord our God had a hand in that. I'll get into that. But we witnessed something else last night. I stayed up probably too late. I stayed up, let's say it was past midnight, and Miss Dawg went to bed earlier than that. I think Miss Dawg went to bed a good bit earlier than that. She's like, you do you, dude. I mean, I am going to bed, and we'll find out in the morning. So, but I'm going to cover a couple of things. Let's not let our guard down yet. We have a lot of time between now and January. We've got to get this guy inaugurated. All right. He's got to stay alive long enough, first of all. So there's that as well. By the way, while it's on my mind, I have a terrific passage I'm going to share with you. It's one of my favorite verses from the Bible, y'all. I will share that with you, so stay tuned for that. You will be encouraged. You should be encouraged now, because I know today I've been feeling pretty unburdened by what has been over the last 3.5 plus years. I work in a bastion of blue out here in the classic city, Athens, Georgia. I love Athens, Georgia. I really do. I went to school here, graduated from UGA. It is a bastion of blue, though, y'all. But these folks aren't happy. They're not happy out here now. They're seething with it right now, y'all. They're not acting out or nothing, but it's brooding. And so we need to be careful of that. I'm going to go into that a little bit too as well first. But while it's on my mind, first of all, it took right before I started recording this, and it's after 5 p.m. Eastern time right now. Harris was giving her concession speech. That was a good bit of time. She was very quiet today, as was Biden for a long, long time. She stood up her supporters last night at the big party and left them hanging last night. I think Hillary did the same thing when she lost, didn't she? It's like, where are you? Where are you? Somebody else had to come out and say she's not coming out, y'all. Good night. Thanks for being here. But where were you? Where were you, Miss Harris? Where? But for that matter, where was Beyonce? Where was Cardi B? Where was the Elf Man? Where's Will Ferrell? Where is he today? He's going to hold us all personally responsible. Where are you, Elf Man? Go back to the North Pole. I was watching. A friend of mine sent me a little clip from Scott Jennings. He's apparently, I'd never heard of him, a political pundit, a Republican, but he was on CNN last night. It was either last night or this morning, and I think it was last night, and he was telling them like it was, his opinion on his summary of what happened with this huge victory. You could pretty much call it a landslide. That was a shellacking. He won all the swing states. All of them. And they just went down like bowling balls, like bowling pins. Not balls, but bowling pins. But anyway, this guy summed it up perfectly. I'm going to paraphrase, but basically he was like, this was about the average anonymous American. Us regular folks, us regular Americans who get up every morning, go to work. We throw coffee down our necks to get going because we got to work and take care of business, take care of our families. So when you alienate half the country, call us garbage, call us every name in the book, tell us to shut up, you spread disinformation when we just try to challenge you on something or complain about something, then we're accused of being disinformation artists and conspiracy theorists, and we're called Nazis, all kinds of other names. What do you expect? What do you expect? They stood up. Wasn't just white folks either. It was all kinds of Amish, Jewish, African American, Muslim, Hispanics. Man, Hispanics. That was huge, y'all. He won a lot of counties in Florida and especially in South Texas that the Republicans have never won like that before. That's big. And it's all about just common sense, man. Business. We got to do business. We got to work. We just want to be productive. We want to be left alone. Take care of ourselves and our families, not be taxed to death without representation. Just listen to us and leave us alone. But when you threaten us and alienate us and call us every name in the book, oh, by the way, let everybody from the world come in here unencumbered and make us pay for all the stuff you give away overseas, here, to the new neighbors. What do you expect? We stood up. We voted you out. When you let millions and millions upon millions of people in here against the law, sapping up resources, bringing crime, drugs into the country, and then lace more lies all through that. And then when we say something about it, no, you're lying about it. Oh, it's all your fault. And then you're blamed for it all. It's your fault all this is happening. Huh? You know? And you're paying for it. They stood up. They stood up. That's what happened. And he told that CNN panel there that exactly. He told them in about 2 minutes. He was great. And they just sat there in silence, I think, for a few seconds, like, damn. But, this was huge. Our city's going to burn tonight? I don't know. I don't know. I'm beginning not to think that. But we need to stay on guard, y'all. Don't let your guard down. Be watchful. Celebrate, but let's keep it in perspective. Got to get to January. We don't know what else is planned. I said cities would burn. I hope and pray I'm wrong. It could happen. They may wait till January and do it. Blame him. Who knows? Who knows? But I believe, as I said at the top, I believe that the Lord had something to do with this as well. Now you got to think, when the guy, the goat, man, this guy, they tried to assassinate him twice that we know about, maybe more than that. Not to mention all the lawsuits, trying to jail him, arrested him, mugshotted him, all kind of stuff. Character assassinations, you name it. This guy just kept coming back. It made him more popular. Everything they tried, it made him more popular. It made us want him to win that much more. They won't ever learn, will they? But that first time in Pennsylvania, when he turned his head right just slightly enough, where that bullet missed him by, I don't know, an inch or less, that was divine intervention. It had to be. And when that happened, it all seemed to change. It really did. Wasn't that a moment? When you watch a football game or something, there's what they call momentum changes, or a big momentum shift, or a crucial time. That was one of those times. And you have to think, as a person of faith, if you believe that God had something to do with that, then you had to believe he's going to win. He's destined to win. And he did. He turned his head slightly to the right, y'all. He has said that he believes God had a hand in it as well. I believe it. What's next? Let's stay faithful let's be watchful. Let's not, like I said, not let our guard down. Don't go looking for trouble, of course. Out in public, we need to keep our awareness way up. I sense a lot of tension. I'm in the community all day long. I'm driving, I'm going in and out of places. I sense a lot of attention. People are looking, they're sizing you up, they're thinking, you can tell the looks on their faces. You just, be yourselves. I'm being myself. I'm going about my business. You could go gray, in a way. You could go gray. Keep it moving. Walk with a purpose. Walk like you're 10 feet tall. Don't look scared. Don't look nervous. Do not be afraid. Makes a difference, y'all. If they're going to mess with somebody, they're going to mess with somebody that looks scared, that looks vulnerable, that looks like an easy target. Not somebody who knows where they're going, is very observant, and not distracted. All right? That means in your car, you go into places, just keep alert. I'm going to go to a passage. It's a darn good one. But anyway, I made some notes. I think that's the main thing I wanted to cover. And, the big thing about this is that, like I said, it's not just white evangelicals. I watched The Blaze last night, and they had some great people on there talking about all this. And I believe it was Steve Deace. I really like. He's a really good analyst, a smart guy. And he made the point. He said, this is, in analyzing the data and the people in the polling and all that, I mean, it's not just white evangelicals. They've, it's Hispanics. It's more African Americans. It's more minorities. People from India that originated from India that are here and that are citizens. The Hispanic, Latin, Latinos. I mean, it's all people of all races. Muslims have their own business and they want to survive. They want to thrive. They have families. It's family values. Want to be left alone. That's what it's about. It's about freedom. It's about freedom and representation. Listen to us. Just listen without calling us all kind of names. All right. Here we go. John, the book of John. John, chapter 14, verse 27. It's an awesome one. From the words of Jesus Christ. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you, not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, nor let it be fearful. Do not be afraid. I'm going to read it again. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you, not as this world gives. It's different, y'all. Let not your heart be troubled, nor let it be fearful. Man, that was a lie. Not as the world gives you. The world will promise you everything, all the shiny objects that fade, and they fade quickly. They rust, and they just wither away. But what he offers is everlasting life. It's gold. It's gold. It's golden, and beyond. I hope that's helpful. Like I said, let's be watchful. Let's be careful out there. Share your thoughts. And stay close to Jesus. God bless you. I will see you soon.